BBC Hooniverse.
You're watching a TGM production.
Hello and welcome back to the Advent Calendar series. Woo! Today is the 22nd, which means there's only 3 more sleeps till Christmas. Yes, that means we're nearly at the big day. Ooh! Now, let's talk about 3 things before we begin. First of all, we've got Albert Philpott's live Christmas message 2025 episode 2 live today on Twitch, and then it will be edited and uploaded onto Tom's Comedy Club, and then it'll be added onto my website tommason.uk that you can find in the link in the description. Then in the future I'll break down further the war between the land and the sea, because all I can think of now is that ending and the music. So I didn't know We Could Be Heroes was sung by David Bowie originally, and then I didn't know that the composer for the war between the land and the sea sort of got a singer in to sing the lyrics by David Bowie, but then they've produced their own orchestral music to it. And I said in the review, and I'll say it again, it's one of those endings that you might not like at the beginning, but by the end of it, you really like it. And I can't stop thinking about it. All I can think about is the scene where Barclay's now a fish person and swimming around the Homo Aqua Sea Devil Salt, and they're swimming together. So, in the Hooniverse now, the Zygons and the Sea Devils are now friendly with humans. We never mentioned Zygons. That never gets mentioned or cropped up ever again. But that is a thing. And the Sea Devils, we now found out Sea Devils / Homo Aqua are now friendly with them. And obviously the greatest scene of all is Kate Lethbridge Stewart shouting at a man for littering and then pointing a gun at him. And that was it. I mean, what more can you want from an ending scene? But without further ado, let's get on to day number 22 of the on the cupboard Advent Calendar is what I'm going to call it. And then we'll get on to the other Advent Calendars, the Highland Cow and the Ducky Advent Calendar. Right, let me get the right ends. We have got new battery in the recorder, which is quite good, because that was the issue we were having yesterday in the review when we were filming. So what we're going to do with the war between the land and the sea is we're going to utilise the programme to enhance other discussion / video essay topics, so that we can talk about what impact the show has had on the Hooniverse, and what impact and what I mean by impact on the Hooniverse, I mean that within the Hooniverse, and then we'll talk about the impact that it's had on the stylings of how Doctor Who is going to produce itself going forward in the future, because I do think that it will alter the way Doctor Who reacts. Now, let's open day number 22. We moved ourselves to the right angle so that we're closer to our next Advent Calendars. What's it going to be? Hooray! It's Series 1 of the Traitors UK. If you watch Reality Show World, my competition reality show YouTube channel, where I discuss, review, interview, and all sorts of different reality TV shows, including the global phenomenon, The Traitors. So this is Series 1 that doesn't look like to me, right? And we'll find out, and I'll let you know. It doesn't look like to me it doesn't have any extras, but that I could be wrong. So it says here, contains some language viewers may find offensive. Viewer discretion is advised. Wow, I've never noticed that on a DVD before. A nail-biting psychological adventure in which treachery and deceit are the name of the game. It was a phenomenon. Phenomenon. It's brilliant, Series 1, and it just gets better and better, so thank you for that. I'm curious to see how the DVD fares. What is the DVD extra? It doesn't say on it. The next question you have to ask yourself at that point, what does the whole menu look like? I know I don't normally sort of care about them, but when you don't have any extras, right, you've got to say, well, what's the home screen going to be? So for Flint Street Nativity, there's no music on the home screen, right? Sometimes they add music, which can be annoying if you're waiting for someone to press one, you're waiting for like 20 minutes and it's like the same and it's on a loop. That does become annoying, but I'm assuming, obviously, the music's brilliant by the brilliant Sam Watts. The composer for it is just incredible. And I've interviewed him and he's such a nice fella. At the time, he hadn't actually seen the Canadian version of The Traitors, even though he lives in Canada, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. But he's also works in the world of Doctor Who and all sorts. He's just an amazing person. So now, this calendar, it seems, only go... Oh, no, I found 24. I thought it only went up to 23, the Highland Cow Advent Calendar. So now let me pop the microphone down once more, and let's open day number 22 in the Highland Cow Advent. Woo! What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Ooh, right. So, the Highland Cow we've got today it's a Halloween cow. So it's the cow itself, if I can hold it properly, the cow itself is grumpy, right? Miserable. But it's wearing a little pumpkin costume. Little pumpkin costume. Little pumpkin costume. Oh, that's quite nice. Will it stand up on its own? It will. Unlike the Biker Grove. No, the Biker Highland Cow. Now let's open day number 22 of the Duck Advent Calendar and hold it with the correct hand. Right. Get it in. Get my finger in. My finger... That'd be really funny if my finger gets stuck now, wouldn't it? That'd be wait, hilarious as we're destroying the door. Right, what duck are we getting today? Come on, duck. I know, I'm stuck. I'm a stuck duck. Yes, I can tell you're a stuck duck. Right. My question to you, Mr. Duck, is how are you gonna get out of here? I don't know. I can put my head through. Okay, try your best, please. And that is me having a conversation with the duck. Right, come on. Get out. Come on. There we go. And I'm really interested to know if you heard that ambient noise. So, what duck have we got today? So we got a Halloween Cow. We got The Traitors Series 1 on DVD. And we've got Santa Claus Duck. Santa Claus Duck. Santa Claus Duck. We've got Santa Claus Duck. Yes. So, there we have it. Another wonderful day. So, thank you for the Santa Claus Duck. Thank you for the spooky Halloween pumpkin cow. And thank you for Series 1 of The Traitors on DVD. Series 4 of The Traitors is coming out New Year's Day at 8 p.m. with The Traitors at the Proms earlier that day, I think 2 p.m. And with Uncloaked on BBC Two straight after. And then after that, I think, then we'll move to its slot on BBC One, the Traitors Uncloaked. Now, Traitors Uncloaked, the Apprentice You're Fired. So those two shows air directly after their respective reality competition shows. So The Apprentice You're Fired airs directly after The Apprentice, and The Traitors Uncloaked airs directly after The Traitors, but Bake Off and Extra Slice airs a few days after. So for Bake Off and Extra Slice, the programme is on Channel 4, Bake Off, and then the Extra Slice is also on Bake Off. But with You're Fired, that was on BBC Two, and with Uncloaked, that was also on BBC Two. And the thing that made no sense to me was, if the deaf person doesn't switch channels, and you're just watching BBC Two, you watch whatever's on, then you're going to get confused by Uncloaked and You're Fired. So it made no sense for it to be on BBC Two. You're Fired is still on BBC Two, and that's fine, really. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it's fine. But I'm really glad that Uncloaked is doing what all companion shows should do. It should air directly after its programme on the same channel so that viewers... So what it means is that the viewership would have to switch over. You might get less viewers. Yes, that's guaranteed in anything. But at least you're probably going to get more viewers than you would have got on BBC Two because you're airing the show directly after the fact. So, that is my mini rant on why I am happy that The Traitors Uncloaked is moving to BBC One for its Series 4 episodes, and hopefully more companion shows like that decide, yes, we're going to air on the same channel. If we're going to air it on the same night, we're going to air it on the same channel. So hopefully You're Fired moves along with that, or unless they decide to reboot it and turn it into something else. So, there we have it. Thanks for watching. Thank you for day number 22. It's nearly Christmas. Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel